Hello, this is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Thank you for joining, allowing me in your experience. Participate in this co-creating energy of oneness by listening live, archive, requesting energy reading and healing. This is June Universe. First off, thank you so much for connecting me. To be honest with you, for the past 1 week, I was noticing myself vibing with quite a low energy. One of those gotta do it, gotta do that, and do I need to do this? And seems to be I'm so reactive to what's around me or what my mind was forcing me to do, or my denial is resisting to do whatever needed to do. And to maintaining that sense of self, it's such an important thing. And that's why I would like to give my focus today as manage your feeling good state. Manage your feeling good mode. Following the update, being current, and conscious breathing exercise to connecting to a source, sense of self here now. And at the last portion of this podcast, I would like to give an intuitive reading, blind energy reading, to provide the insight for those who requested energy reading from the webpage. You can also request your curious matter in your life, relationship, life path, family, etc., etc. Going to the form at webpage www.thatfutureforecaster.com thatfutureforecaster.com. There is a new form, simpler, lot simpler than before, and to select the category that you would like to request and assign the symbol for helping me to read your curious matter without knowing anything about it. So you just submit your request anonymously without telling any of your personal situation and help me read the energy without knowing, using my knowledge, but the intuitive sense to deliver the insight. I totally respect your belief, and you are the most knowledgeable person ever, you. But it's always nice to have options and new ideas and selection when we make a decision for the next. So if you can use this blind intuitive insight for your choices to make the better next in your personal life path. Work as a resource. So please check you need to be over 21 years mature human to take advantage of this free reading. I'm going to use 3 minutes at this podcast every week to deliver the insight, and all of our listeners send a good energy to your creation. And your request allow us to connect in energy field of oneness. So you are getting the insight for free, and then also helping all of us to connect as one mutual focused energy. So let us start to being current, updating where you are, where I am, where we are at this present moment by giving attention from top of our head all the way down to the physical body, all the way down to the toe and connect to the earth. Let my voice guide your attention, all right? So get relaxed and get your favorite drinks if you get to be able to grab some drinks, water, tea, coffee, whatever that makes you feel comfortable. And then relax and open your eyes and noticing what you're thinking right now in your mind. Notice what your eyes are capturing. And oh, my eyes are capturing two birds outside and pictures on the wall and the flower in front of me. And just to notice what your eyes are capturing, what you're hearing besides my voice, and what you're smelling, what you're tasting in your mouth. What about the temperature? And to the neck, connecting to the shoulders, both side. Extended your awareness towards the elbows, to the hand. Rest and the fingers, fingertips, nails, and your palms, and coming back to the elbows, upper arms, and the armpit to the shoulders, back into the neck, back of your neck, the joint to your head. What are you noticing? Just noticing the weight of your head. Your neck is holding both sides of your neck, and then slowly going down to the chest. You may want to place your hand on your chest. And just noticing inside of your rib cage, both lungs, and then the stomach, belly, bottom. And then again, coming back to the back of your neck, and then following the spine slowly down to the lower back, back of your lungs, and to the waist, going down to the pelvic areas, hips, and connecting to the seat if you're sitting. Notice the weight, gravity on your hips, and a joint to the legs. Just to notice, and towards the knees and the kneecap. Notice all the way down towards the feet, both sides seams, and towards the feet, heels, sole, towards the toes, connecting to the floor surface and to the ground and to the center of the earth. Extend your awareness, the connection to the earth. Thank you. So now, let us choose the feeding word that resonates to the mood now you are with. I am feeling peaceful, very peaceful. How about you? Peaceful. Write that down on a piece of paper or your notebook with a pen, handwriting, just the one word that you resonate your mood with the date of this day. Got that? Mine is peaceful. Just to notice the feeling. If you feel any anxiety, write that down. If you noticing overwhelmed, write that down. If you noticing you're excited, write that down. No need to impress anyone. Just to connect, allow that notice to notice where you are, emotion, the feeling, and choose the one word that matches where you are right now, here now. I am resonating with peaceful. You got yours? Okay. So that now, during this together moments here, another half an hour or so, what kind of feeling you would like to feel with you? What kind of feeling you would like to feel? I would like to feel the sense of accomplished. Accomplished. How about you? What kind of feeling you would like to invite in and you want to feel using this together moment? Something like enjoyable, joyful, excited, inspired. These are all good. Open, feeling kind, loving. These are good too. Proud. These are good too. Feeling hopeful. That's a great step too. You got that? So unless you are driving, I highly recommend you to write that down. Get your piece of paper and then pen near you. Look for it. Go get it. Go get it right now. We are here. So just write that down. Pick it up. And this is the time for I'm so practical person. I would like you to use this moment in the most beneficial for you, because we're doing it for ourselves. And then thank you for joining us here for you. And then I just making a little push to do it a little better for you. So get your pen and paper right now. Excuse me, I am so forcing. Never forced, but I'm forcing this, insisting, asking you to get your pen and paper. Okay, so mine is accomplished. Accomplished. So you've got yours? All right. So now we would like to do the conscious breathing exercise. This is the quickest meditation, mindfulness state connection aligned to that here now in the physical body, body, mind, emotion, spirit, all in one here now. So let my voice guide your attention and let us keep our eyes open, wide awake, and intaking the air around you from the nose slowly into the lungs, both side, and then bring the air down to the stomach. Ladies, if you are noticing that keeping the air in the chest area, we would like to bring that air down to the belly. So the feminine body is designed to breathe in the chest in order to coexist with the baby in the tummy area. So we need a little bit of more conscious awareness to bring the air down to the tummy. The gentlemen's, you guys are normally just to bring the air to the tummy naturally. So just consciously intaking the oxygen little bit extra into your tummy. All right. So either way, if you're in your male body or female body, we just breathe in taking the oxygen consciously into our body. All right, counting 3 and starting here now. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Release slowly from the mouth. So let the air completely out, squeezing it out from your mouth. Right. So do it one more time. Counting 3, 1 from the nose now. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Release from your mouth with no longer serving energy. The last one with the silence. So let us intake in all the energy air around us from the nose and the energy resonating to the feeding word that you chose. Mine is accomplished. Do you remember yours? If you now join us and then pick the feeding word that you would like to feel right now using this together moment. All right, and in taking all the resonating energy around us into our physical body and keep it in your lungs and tummy as if the balloon inside of a trunk body as much as you can, as long as you can hold it. And then let that slowly out from the mouth with no longer serving energy. Completely let that out with silence. Okay? So let's get prepared. Are you ready? Shall we? Let's go. Thank you for taking the moment for yourself, participating, conscious breathing exercise, aligning into the mindfulness state here now. I'm feeling so centered to my beingness. How about you? Hope you connecting to sense of self. So today's focus I would like to give is manage your feeling good mode. Managing your feeling good mode. This came to my attention is that I was noticing myself challenging to following the list of something that I would like to do. Energy level was low, and using that level of energy to maintaining that routine and in between routine work that I wanted to accomplish something was needed a lot of energy. I almost felt like I needed enough muscle to create that energy. So basically noticing the low energy. When I noticing the low energy and gap between that energy wanted to create something, there is a frustration became a stress. Is that energy is becoming more and more the heated up regardless of the focus supposed to be given to accomplish. However, that gap between want to and not yet state, it's been so fired up, and this energy is taking to be reactive to whatever around outside world, to easy reactive to the weather. Gosh, it's raining. Gosh, it's windy. Gosh, it's too hot, too cold. Blah, blah, blah. Gosh, who's bother interrupting? Gosh, who's against what I want to do? All these noticing the activated energy actively complaining, blaming something in front of us in our nose is a reflection of the energy inside. It's unfulfilling because the low energy is creating that gap that your mind wants to create, and then your being is against that mind, the gap. Feeding the low energy, however, the energy is so active and fired up to punch into other people. So everything is made of energy. How we manage this energy. Resetting the attention. When we so engage into something, lack of having, missing, absence of what is, aligning to good feeding. That's the time we are encouraged to adjust ourselves, adjust the way we look at, giving our attention to what is available. That shift is needed. When we get into the room, it's the dark room. When we look for the switch to light that up, no one is looking for the switch to make it darker. What we can do is to switching into the light. That's the intention, to choose to put that light among going to the dark and the negative minus dark side. What would be helpful? To turn off that conscious, which is 7% of human system. Take a nap. Take a walk to change the state of mind. The physical change will help our mind state to switch into a neutral, zero. At least we can prevent to grow that one direction more and more, can be neutralized. Neutralization, 0 point. No need to switch into the excellent feeling. However, just to getting rid of the growing absence, unwanting feeding. So unwanting feeding is giving us an attention to, hey, it's time to neutralize. Your being system is conflicting. Take a nap, take a walk, sing a song. Let the mind stop thinking about creating the list that what activity would allow your mind to pause, helping you neutralizing. Something to do with the water. Take a shower, take a bath. Changing the physiological state is really useful. And find a way that quickly you can access in 3 minutes, 30 minutes, 3 hours, depending on the state you are with. The selection gives us the power to manage ourselves. When you are with someone and you noticing that stinky energy all around, and seems to be you need to be in that environment, it's sometimes your choice is to excusing yourself from that stinky environment before you are really going to become sick and unable to take care of your sickness. We must be a caretaker of our good feeling before that is growing, negative growing inside of us. So having the courage to say no because you sense that that will make your negative energy grow. Even if you would like to go, you notice that part of yourself, negativity will grow if you have that awareness. And then that's a good sign that, hey, take your good feeling as a priority and say no because of that nicely. So the managing your feeling good mode is the most important things for you and for others to feel good. When we choose to kill our good feeling mode in order to serve other people's good feeling, at the end of the day, no one can become happy openly, authentically. Authenticity is the beginning, the seed of the sustainable joy, happy passion for our experience. And you are the only one person can give a permission and notice what is authentic resonance to your heart of the matter. What does your spirit care about in the experience? So the feeling bring us an information that when you feel something missing or irritating or feeling of jealous or which part of your authenticity is getting your attention back into a zero neutral point. Noticing, give your attention to grateful for your being, for your health, for you're able to notice, able to smell, able to hear, see, taste, touch, feel, able to create, able to speak, you know? And from there, what will make you more exciting? Wouldn't be nice to share that joy? What does that angry feeling is telling you? Your value get violated by someone almost or some other element. You may want to change the environment, or you may want to change yourself to relate to that environment or the person or the event. Maybe that's the point. You've grown up for the next step, next stage. Or you grown up to expand new way to relate to with unconditional love to yourself first. Managing your own feeling good state is the most important skill and valuable skill for your authentic, fulfilling, abundant, happy life path. This is June Universe. Thank you for joining today's 3 minutes energy blind reading quickies. So today's reading I would like to give focus is the life path. You can also request your curious life matters going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com. There's a form up there and submit that form with anonymous submission, and there's a category of life path, love and love life, relationship, and the healing request. So you choose that category and assign the symbol and submit the request. And I'm going to pick the request at this podcast Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind reading quickie, and then using 3 minutes and share as an insight, anonymous thing. And all of the listeners send in a good thought and to make your creation easier energetically, connecting the field of oneness. And listener, you, when you listen this 3 minutes insight, I'd like you to embody the feeding word that you chose for today's gathering. Mine was accomplished. Do you remember yours? So if you're listening from the middle of this podcast, choose the feeding word you would like to experience the feeding today. Okay? And then embody that feeding there in this me delivering the intuitive insight. And at the same time, send a good thought to the reading requesters as if they are experiencing in a perfect way. So then that energy of oneness, energy return system is coming back to you as your embodied feeding. That's how the field of oneness, the energy field work for all of us together as one mutual focus. And thank you for co-creating this energy because we need each other and I appreciate your participation. Okay, so today's reading, I can give two of them. The first one is the from the Life Path. 3 minutes. The Life Path. The symbol is broccoli. Broccoli. Okay, broccoli. I got the sense that it is reaching into the mature stage of this particular creation that you are now walking on as an broccoli, and your living situation is kind of changing, and then it's going to be settled by the end of October, and it's very authentic and natural expression, easy for you to be part of the living situation, and your body is going to be responding to that environment naturally, um, as an more grounding sense of self can be easily get expressed. I got the sense that some urban kind of relatedness in a sense of foreign country. I feel as in Europe, somewhere in England, um, the antique or old-fashioned historical type of background European modality would be really helpful for your creation as a new horizon for you to picking up the speed towards the next April or springtime as an Easter celebration time. So make a note of that timing, that current broccoli situation is the transforming time to the next level. I'm getting the sense that the healthy eating habit is already here and keep going with that. And in the sense of recapturing each element of self to give focus to what you've been giving focus to the broccoli, and then that matured creation is going to be transformed the next year with the depth. That's something that you are not yet known, but from the influence of the historical European culture will be the bridge towards the next abundance of the creation, the life stage that is due for you. Thanks for your request. This is the Bloggly and the category of life path. Here is another one for Lily. Lily. Love and Lily for the life path. Okay, Lily. I got the sense that the Lily is getting your attention right now, and for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be more and more getting your attention as the final touch of the creation that you've been on. I'm getting the sense that there is no obstacle from now on. So go ahead, be open, confident, and move forward with the sense of trust. I get the sense that you've been doubting yourself quite a bit, more than enough, and now is the time to clear the deck and move on. um you got already enough for this stage, and nothing's going to bother. Even if you look as an obstacle, actually it is not. I get the sense that be sure of the each step as a grounding step, that the sky is the limit, however, that Earth reality creation needed a solid one step for next to the next. So, and then you're going to be taken into the stage of the path that it's more open to the um, feminine energy all around that to balancing with other area of your life. I got the sense that some musicality, live music to go with is always a positive direction to follow through, and the people power, to be surrounded by the people in the circle as a community in the previous, or are you already familiar with, or the new people. It would be ideal to have new circle of group to connect or being part of. I got the sense that November will be really new to come and be open and know and trust that you are capable, and review that you already reached what you wanted to be. So take it easy and be happy. Enjoy the ride. Thanks for your request. This is the Lily, the category of life path. You can also request your own intuitive reading going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com. How's your embodiment of your feeding? Let us take a long, deep breath together, counting 3, 1 now, 2, 3, and release it, no longer serving energy. Thanks for joining. I see you next time. Until then, all my love and healing. Bye.